All right. So if I told you that we could 2 Mega Pops with Ezili, the first thought you'd probably have is, and you'd probably laugh yourself into a heart attack or something like that and think, no, that is physically impossible. Ezili's the worst hero in the game. This is absolutely ridiculous. Well, that's where we're at right now. We're at the ridiculous part. Round 9 with Ezili getting all of the pops so far. Where will that stop, and where will this lead us, my friends? We're already on the longest map in the game. Ezili's trying to solo here, and we're already having some major issues. The good news is that I have continues, because we're playing himps instead of chimps. But that doesn't really help us that much, because we got to find out how do we get more pops with no money. Great. But I've decided, I think I know what I want to do. I think we're going to have to go for a Beast Handler. All right, in a kind of weird spot, we're going to put him in the corner down here. We're going to let him do his random normal attacks. And then once we get the Micro Raptor, when I get the Micro Raptor, and maybe even the Gyro Falcon, maybe, we're going to think about it. When I get the Micro Raptor, though, what this is going to allow us to do is to move this guy around when we need him. So when we need to get pops, we'll throw him in here. When we don't need pops, we'll throw him off in the corner here and just use him as sort of a safety net. Don't forget the Beast Handler also can hit balloons if you don't have any beast yet, so he could just be our cleanup for now. So we can decide if we're going to be able to spend our money in a more effective or efficient way. And honestly, right now, I'm thinking probably frickin' not. I never thought I'd actually want to use Ezili's regrow stopper ability, but it actually did something. Round 17, we actually were able to basically solo with Ezili right now. Now, here's my big issue, guys. We're obviously early game right now, and money is of course tight, but we still want to be sort of smart about how we spend our money. Make sure we're not just squandering our money, wasting it in stupid ways that'll maybe help us for right now, but will just completely destroy us in the late game here. Maybe we're better off just building a couple dart monkeys or something else to kind of just keep us in the game right now while we save up our money for something that's actually going to help us out in the long term. I honestly don't know, but I think my first easiest thing that I like to go for in most of these situations is I've got to buff them in the cheapest way possible, and I think I want a Jungle Drums. It's 1,620 bucks, so we've got a decent chunk of change here we've got to make happen, but it will actually help us. The problem here is clearly that we're still going to die around 18, aren't we? Yeah. It's going to be close. Yeah, okay, Micro Raptor can't handle it. All right, we got a little bit of good news here. Ezili has automatic cam detection, so for round 24, we don't have to worry about this. That is good. Second to that, we got Jungle Drums activated. On top of that, we also just got our increased attack speed from Ezili here. So we're hoping that this is going to keep us going here, but I've had to replay a lot of the 20s multiple times just to stay alive, and this is with the Gyro Falcon and the Micro Raptor still helping me out for a couple of these rounds here, so that is admittedly at least mildly upsetting. Ooh, also, purple balloons. So this is actually going to be an absolute requirement for the Micro Raptor and or the Gyro Falcon to actually come into play. And you can tell, things are crazy, man. And I will admit, so far, even after just playing a couple rounds, I honestly feel like it's probably worth it. The Gyro Falcon's still doing an okay job of popping some balloons without doing anything too crazy. But the glue hose is really where it's at, man. Or the glue splatter, at least, is where it's at. Plus, I need that purple popping power with the Gyro Falcon here anyway, so it's kind of important. In fact, I might even... I'll wait it out, but I might need to throw down a Micro Raptor. I'm playing as cautious as I possibly can, where I replay multiple times over and over again, rather than just go for the pops, just to confirm that it's actually going to go down the way that I'm hoping it's going to go down. But you got to be careful, because those purple balloons are extremely fast, and it sucks to just keep replaying the same round over and over and over again, just hoping that it's eventually going to survive, when you know that it may not ever eventually survive. We've already got another pretty major issue, and I don't know how to resolve this one. Believe it or not, regrow camo greens are actually becoming a pretty big problem. Because nobody else hits camo balloons. Right now, I don't have cam detection. I could try a regrow blocker, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to actually get me to where I want to be here, because I already have Ezili's ability here that's supposed to help me out, but the problem is she's not really hitting the regrow greens like she probably should, but maybe I can leave her on first here and eventually end up taking these guys down. But don't forget, the bird does not hit these camo greens unless... Oh, look at that brutality. The bird does not hit the camo greens unless it's a horned owl, or I give it cam detection. So right now, I'm going to move her back to first. I'm going to hope that these camo greens can eventually go down here. We're also going to just throw this ability down and hope that it's going to help us out a little bit. And if this doesn't go the way that I'm hoping, I don't know, man. We might have to buy a horned owl already, which is kind of absurd. But ooh, it's looking good. Looking good enough. And yes, we do. All right, we survive against the camo greens, and now we just have a couple pinks to deal with. Should be, not no problem, but manageable. It's close. We just need a little bit of bird action here, and we good. Nice. All right, so Moab basically unscathed here by the time it... Oh, yeah, one little scratch on it by the time it goes through. So I think that's 50 health out of 200. That's brutal. Possibly the worst thing about this is that she's level 7 right now, and if we get her up to level 8, she does more damage to Moab-class Bloons. I don't know if that's going to be able to, you know, take it down or something like that, but clearly we can't afford that, and it's just not going to happen. So the next question is, what do we do against this Moab-class Bloon? We can build towers that defend it, but almost all the towers that we build are going to steal so many pops throughout the game here, so we need to figure out what do we want to use that'll not steal that many pops. And I hate to say it, but I think we have to go for a Heli Pilot. We're going to throw him down in the bottom corner here, and we're just going to use it to pop the Moab layer off this guy, and hopefully one of these guys is enough, but I cannot guarantee that. All right, we're at about 50 pops already, so we're going to get about 100 plus pops out of our Heli Pellet, no problem. The question is, should we still pop the ceramics and everything on the inside? I don't know, man. This is pretty cray-cray. All right, so Ezili doesn't even get any attacks off against ceramic class Bloons, and I don't think Bird picks up ceramics, so they're just going to walk right through, basically. Great. All right, we got to double dose our popping power here with some quad darts action. Hopefully this will give us enough time for Ezili to actually get some work off here. Plus, we do get the glue to hit things. And let's just see if Ezili can take these guys down now. With the bird help, I think so. So we're going to lock the Heli Pilot in place in the bottom corner down here, and if we need to, we can kind of maneuver him. You know what? Let's lock the Heli Pilot right here. And I think he'll be far enough away where he can't hit the Bloons, even the Moab-class Bloons, as they're walking in over here, but he'll still be another good cleanup tower. It's kind of like a spike factory, almost, in the most terrible way possible. It's very slow. It's a long process. It's a sucktastic process. But if we can double the speed of Ezili, that'll be a very big boner bonus for us. You're going to see the Spike Factory Heli Pilot coming into play over here on round 43. I don't love it, but there's really not much else I can do here, guys. It just kind of is what it is at this point. All the pops cannot go to Ezili. They need to go to other towers here to survive. But I'm hoping that late-game Ezili is really going to come in clutch with her nice Moab-class abilities. And that will be where we get most of our pops. Ah, crap. We got camo purples rolling in here. Luckily for us, Cleansing Foam will not do anything against that. All right, wicked idea here, my friends. I still ended up going for the Ninja with counter-espionage. And the reason why I did that is because I eventually want to go for a middle path, Bloon Sabotage. So we're kind of like not wasting money on that side. But I also decided to go for Oversized Nails, which increases Foam and Sentry effectiveness, which ended up working out exactly as we wanted it to. Now, that got us through the Purple Rush, but will it get us through all of these pinks and everything going on over here? I don't frickin' know. Move her back to Strong. I don't know why she was on first for a minute, but she was. And we got a lot of Bloons coming in here. All right. This is very scary, but we definitely have a chance to take them all down. But you can see this is only around 45, and we're already getting... It's getting freaking ridiculous over here, man. I don't know what else we could do that much better than what we currently have. Like, as far as Ezili popping power goes. The one thing that I think that some people might think about is an Alchemist. All right, we had to pull the Heli Pellet off of sitting back and doing nothing duty for a little bit. And with a little bit of help, just a few shots, we were able to take it down without too much issues. But again, it's just like one of those things. You have to micro every single round or plan every single round out, because something's going to go wrong. We're only at 16,000 pops. If you look at this, we already got 3,000 for the Beast Handler, 600 for the Heli Pilot. Luckily, the Engineer hasn't stolen any, but 82 for the Ninja. It just keeps piling up, my friends. It just keeps piling up. This is awesome, though. Really, really pumped about this Cleansing Foam over here. Getting rid of the regen aspect and the camo aspect of these purples in their entirety. And it's actually lasting really, really good. Sadly, we have a lot of purples trying to sneak through the back of our defense here. And that means we have to rely on everybody who's back here just to hopefully pop it all. I think they might. Bird brings back a lot of Bloons. Microraptor pops some of them. Heli Pilot cleans up some. Ninja cleans up a tiny bit as well. Very close, but we do manage to beat round 48 here. Again, minor issues, but we're able to manage. All right, we whipping it all out. We whipping it all out on the table. We're going strong on Ezili here. We're going to go with the heli pellet. We're going to whip the Microraptor back into play, and we're going to have the bird in action. So all of this combined together, we're just going at it. I got to take down round 49. It sucks to sacrifice the pops, but it's just the way it's got to be. Now, we're also going to try to do this sort of early here. The sooner we pop the ceramic layer, the sooner that we can just get rid of the balloons and let Ezili do the rest of the job here. Also, we can also get that money a little quicker, get that overclock flowing, and hopefully, at the very least, we can get it for the next round. But maybe we'll get it this round, too. Depends on how fast this goes down. We got pinks flopping all the way to the back here, though. It's not good. Luckily, this could be near the end. We're going to have to use the Ezili's ability here for the end of round 49. With all these regen blooms and everything. Overclock. I'm going to use this as soon as I get it. Overclock. Ba-bam. And that could be it. All right, we're just going to lock the heli pallet back in place. We're going to move Microraptor out of the way, try to save as many pops as we possibly can here. If Ezili can do it, I want her to do it. All right, let's see how we do against the BFB. I'm honestly just kind of curious. Based on this, it looks very good. BFB is going down. I mean, it's only about 700 health here, and you can see that just ramping up very quickly. We can slow it down right next to her. And, whoa! BFBs? Easy? Okay, Ezili. That's not bad. So I've done it. Purple balloons. They're already kind of a freaking major issue, and I decided, you know, I could keep spending my money on leveling up Ezili, but this will probably make things so much easier to get this, but then this is actually going to help us out a lot. So, it's a long time away. $21,000 is not easy to save up for, but I think long-term it's probably our best option just to stay alive here. But soon we'll reach level 10 as well, which is really, really nice. And right now we're surviving. That's all I can really say. But we got 63 coming up. That's no matter who you are, that's a freaking scary round, especially when you're doing any sort of 2 megapops runs. All right, what we've been fearing. We're going to try to use the Sabo probably near the endish of round 63, if at all possible. That's my goal. We did get Moab Hex right now, but that does not help us out for round 63 at all. It actually doesn't look that horrible right now, though, which is kind of interesting. Like, it's not going good, but we might actually handle this. We might actually handle this on our first try. Ezili. Whoa! Could be the elk play, I don't know. Here we go. We're going to Sabo later on in the game as we can. There we go. Last set just popped out. We're gonna Sabo. We're gonna move her back to first here for a little while instead of strong. Let her start cleaning up. Let the glue just slow these ceramics down. Give us time to react. Move her back to strong for a little bit while we get a little bit of time here. And make sure we overclock. Make sure we overclock. And back to first. All right, got to clean up these last balloons before they sneak through. Bird's still hanging us on, man, and this is a good ceramic slowdown right there. Good spread from us. Almost perfectly played. I got to admit. I don't know if it's going to be a success, but that's about as good as we can get it, dude. That's about as good as we can get it. Oh, there's a lot of balloons there. Oh, dang, dude. I really wanted that one because I don't think we could do it that good again, but I got to try. Oh, baby. We got 2 Sabos up. I used a Sabo basically as soon as the game started, as soon as the round started. And I'm still trying to clean up with helis and Microraptors and crap, but we got a chance here. Ezili's attacking first, though, instead of strong. We got some ceramics coming up. Big chunks of ceramics coming in here right now. Uh-oh. Without them getting glued. All right, I'm feeling okay about this one, but the amount of pops that I had to steal was just ridiculous. I had to pretty much pull out all the tricks, all the everything to get this to happen. And I think I can finally lay off on the heli pilot. Let's lock him back in place over here. And we can finally pull back the Microraptor. But again, did not go well. Shoot the whoop, baby! The late 60s, early 70s, I don't want to say they're going easy, but they're not going horrible. Okay, that's the main thing. And we're able to save up enough money here to get a call to arms in just a second, which is freaking awesome. I have had to micro quite a bit and make things happen, obviously, and we use my abilities kind of non-stop here, but like I said, things are going down, and that's kind of exciting. Plus, the Moab Hex is pretty beautiful. Knocking down a BFB down into nothing is nice. It's very, very weird to see, but it's very, very nice when you can manage it properly. Plus, Overclock comes back nonstop. But look at this, round 74. All right, we got to call to arms this puppy. Let's hope that this is enough here. Now, don't forget the call to arms is officially a global. So this is going to eventually, this is going to make all of our other things do more attack speed and everything as well. Unfortunately, it's still not enough. But I think we can still pull it off. Okay, somewhat unfortunately, round 76 here coming up. I got one ability. I have no idea if this is going to be enough for Ezili. If it isn't, I feel like I'm totally boned, like forever. I have the anti-regenning power. Hopefully that's good enough. That's all I really care about, right? Plus, we might be able to, even though it's like not really like truly in the spirit of the challenge entirely, you might be able to sneak out a few extra pops here by getting some extra regen balloons popped here. We're not creating regen farm, but we are getting a little bit extra regen action, which I don't think is all that wrong. Some definite big PP energy coming out of this Adasaurus right here, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough of a big PP energy. We might need even bigger PP or energy, and I don't like to say that ever, because it's pretty big already. But sometimes you just gotta go bigger, man. Go big or go home, that's what they say, right? This isn't the full-on biggest PPS energy, but this is about the biggest PPS energy that I think I want to go for today. So we've got Velociraptor. He's just an 8 out of 24, nothing cray-cray, just doing some work here. We're going to combine our different abilities at different times. So I started off with a Bloons Tower to kind of keep me in the game here. I swapped into my anti-regen aspect with Ezili. We're going to swap into Call Arms right after that. And I'm also going to try to time this ability so we try to pop the BFBs as best we possibly can, while still leaving Ezili on strong so she can attack the actual big balloons here, while the Velociraptor kills all the small balloons. And now we got some attack speed. So let's hope that this attack speed actually ends up working out okay. Velociraptor still keeping us in the game for now. I still want to use Ezili as my main popper, though, so I don't want to overclock anybody else besides Ezili. And it's still going, like, just good enough. We're about to get another ability here that we could possibly use to help us out. Possibly. Enough to keep us in the game here. Oh, yeah, another anti-regen, and that might be enough here to keep us in the game. Now, I could start swapping this guy out of the way and everything, but I still think that I will probably end up losing if I do that, so... no, we might be good now. We might be good now. All right, we're gonna move him out of the way. Now let's pop a few more. Just a few more. And then I'm out. Let's see if Ezili can handle the rest. Unfortunately, I had to use almost all of my abilities right before round 80 here. But I think I might be okay against this Oh My God as long as I get the Moab Hex back. Kind of right when it's about to pop. I mean, this isn't the best timing ever, but pretty good. Problem is, it doesn't leave us in a very good spot here for round 81. Oh crap. We gotta pull off a lot of amazingness here now. And probably gonna have to move Ezili back to first for a long time here. Okay. Alright. So she might have to go first for most of the rest of the game here. Unless, as soon as we use the Moab Hex, we switch her back to strong. And then she's gonna be insta-killing BFBs basically, and we don't have to deal with any of the ceramics on the inside anyways. That's delicious, obviously. And move her back to first when we need it. Okay, so upsettingly, we have to start this a little earlier than I would normally have liked. Just to start on this BFB, but it's going to warp to the reinforced BFB anyways, isn't it? So it's just like, doesn't even frickin' matter, man. Alright, well that sucks, but it is what it is. Managing that is nearly impossible. Good news is that the Moabs are still going down very easily with the Ezili. The bad news is the ceramics are not. Like, at all. At all. And I've got my downdraft heli here, like, doing a decent job sending him back just to allow me to, like, do more work here, but it's still just, it's frickin' terrible. It's frickin' terrible, dude. I don't know what else to do. Alright, whoever that frickin' guy was who kept yelling at me in my comments to do 2 Megapops Ezili, I hate you right now. I hate you so much. This is ridiculous and terrible, and I'm already 2 hours into my recording, and I'm on round 82, and I'm not even gonna get close to 2 Megapops. That's where I'm at right now. This sucks. It sucks. I hate it. I hate everything about it. But here's where I'm at right now. I don't even know if I'm going to beat this. I think I'm going to end up losing because I don't want to say squander, but I'm spending all my money on things that don't really do a lot for me. But I still have to somehow manage to beat every single round here while also doing a good amount of everything. So, yeah, we might end up just losing completely. That's like the worst 2 Megapops run you could possibly ever have in your entire life. It's just losing. Just losing. But here we are. This is where we're at right now. We've got Ezili trying to take down reinforced ceramics. I decided to go for a Flash Bomb Ninja. The reason why I decided to do that was I'm hoping that I can just stun the ceramics for a lot longer, keep them on the screen for longer. Eventually, Ezili will pop them. We got glue, we got stuns, we got combos, we got everything all over the frickin' place. Hopefully, it just frickin' starts to work. All right, I will admit that the stunning power of all of this is great, but don't forget this guy's stealing pops too. You know, like there's no other good tower that's just gonna stun things and not steal pops. So this is where we're at. I could go mortar, weird mortar stuns, something like that, but I don't know what else to do. I mean, I could go for a tornado blowback with druids. That's also going to get a crap ton of pops, though, because you got to go for a lightning druid. So, yeah, this is where I'm at. I got like 5,000 pops with 1 ninja on 1 round. And Ezili, I mean, she's at 400,000 pops, so she's not doing nothing, but that just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. Like, at all. All right, combine it all together. Let's go, Ezili! This is what I like to see. But I feel like the Mopex isn't even doing that great of a job. It's like popping the wrong balloon sometimes, and there's still ceramics popping out when I feel like there shouldn't be when the Mopex is doing its job. It doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't feel like it's working properly. So there's a couple other things that I could build that could maybe help. I mean, I could go for my snowstorms here to just stall things on the screen for a while. I could go for more Bloons Sabos. But I think that if I do that, again, it's just sort of keeping me alive for the time being, but it's not actually helping me do anything. It's not going to help me in late game. And that might actually be the part that kills me. Check this out, though. Freaking ceramics, 284, get this far. What are you doing, Ezili? What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing, but you need to do a better job, because this is horrible. Like, absolutely horrible. Upsettingly horrible. All right, Ezili, I want to spend money on you. $11,000. Boom. Damage over time. Okay, I like that. Increased range, damage over time lasts longer. Okay, another not too bad thing for us. And we got a couple, hopefully, easy rounds for us. 85 and 87 shouldn't be too bad as long as we time it right. But everything else has been going horrible, so why would this not go horrible? All right, let's start off by overclocking. And then it's weird because you can't really see exactly when these Oh My Gods are about to die, but I think they're pretty reasonably close. So let's just slow it down right next to her. Use all the abilities all at once. One's Oh My God down. Two's Oh My Gods down. All right, I think what's happening here is a lot of the ceramics are ended up popping out because our splash damage is hitting the second mob in line for some reason and killing that. I don't understand how or why, but it seems like that's what's happening. I don't know how else to explain it. All right, move back to first here, and then back to strong once we get this guy going. So now we can just insta-kill the BFBs. All right, so again, very well played up for us on this round, but you never know if this is going to keep on going well for us or if it's just going to start getting real crappy real fast like. Woohoo! Another level up, level 15. Sweet. All right, more damage. Let's check out the pop count just to be reasonable here. 1,000, 25,000, and 500. If you look at all the towers at the back here, actually, believe it or not, at this point, exactly, I could have made to fall on 2 megapops. All right. Actually, it still technically is possible. As of right now, no, not with this guy. Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, it is what it is. Without this ninja, we could have made it to 2 megapops. With the ninja, though, obviously, we can't... Oh, why is he on first? I just thought I put him on strong. All right, we got to restart this round. But I should mention, even though I've sort of given up on getting 2 megapops, I've not given up on actually getting the most pops that I think that I can get. I could maybe micro this heli pellet a little bit better to possibly steal less pops, only when I exactly need it. In fact, maybe I will start doing that, man. Just, yeah, we'll just, yeah. Maybe we'll just lock them in place over here for now. But it's still, it's just, yeah. I'm trying, guys. That's all I can really say. I'm freaking trying. All right, these new damage buffs are actually doing some work here. This is pretty awesome. Ezili has gotten significantly better from our level 14 to level 15 upgrades. Now we can Moa picks here. Hopefully take down BTDs as well. All right, round 90 goes down, but I have a strong feeling round 95 could be not only devastating, but absolutely freaking brutal. All right, we're going to move her back to first here. We basically leave her on first until we see an opening with our Moab Hex. Then we switch her back to strong, and then she starts to hit the Moabs right when I need them. And I usually try to use all of my abilities all at once I use a Moab Hex. It's kind of how I try to make it go down. All right, so we're going to put her back on strong. Moab Hex, boom, boom, boom. Make sure you overclock kind of nonstop. Just freeze it, just because why the heck not? You get almost all these guys taken down. Of course, there's going to be some random stragglers kind of all over the place here. And we get another level 16. I could try to save up for Homeland. I could try to save up for some other weird stuff like those Sabos like I was telling you guys about, but I think at this point, getting Ezili up as high as I possibly can is my #1 priority. Oh, an early Moab Hex? That could not be too bad. Early Moab Hex, baby, and we're going to stun these puppies up. Yeah! All right, actually in range. Oh, it jumped to his Oh My God, though. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of balloons on the screen. This is interesting. So the Moab Hex, normally I think of the Moab Hex as just automatically being stupid and jumping to the Oh My Gods, the strongest balloon on the screen, but it's actually jumping to the frontest balloons on the screen because they are so far. So it does like elite targeting like a sniper would do. It's not going to be enough, unfortunately, but that is interesting to know. All right, 92, still a pretty large problem, but possibly a manageable problem. I'm going to leave her on first as long as I possibly can. Maybe we can get a couple Oh My Gods insta-killed, but there's 0 guarantees on that actually happening. Yep, okay, maybe some BFBs insta-killed? Maybe? Unfortunate thing is we don't get to attack with a regular attack while they're over here, so we just kind of have to deal with it as it is. Wait a tick. Remember how I was telling you guys that I thought that Ezili's thing followed elite targeting? I lied. I'm sorry. I realize now that it actually does follow her targeting. So when I leave her on first, she Moab hexes the first Moab. And I think I could use that to my advantage a little bit. It's definitely difficult to micro, but if I can actually make this work, we might be able to steal a little bit more pops out of the game. So we're about to break a mill for the first time, but holy crap, does this look ridiculous. Round 94, man, not looking exciting. I am very surprised that we were able to survive round 94. It was an uphill battle for sure, but we survived. We're going to be able to level her up again to level 17. Larger splash radius and increased pierce, not bad. Increased attack speed for level 18, but that's a little bit a ways away. Either which way, I think 94 is done. So now we just need to survive 90-5, which does not sound like a good round I want to deal with right now. All right, so here's the problem. My Moab Hex is pretty much the only thing that does DDT damage, and it does not do that much damage. So I think I need to find another way to pop DDTs unless she is going to solo the crap out of these guys for the next few seconds here. And I can't even use my Ice Tower to stun because it doesn't have camo detection, and these guys aren't decamoed. So it's actually closer than I thought, but dang, freaking round 95, man. All right, a double dose of Sabos. DDT's got a chance, a low chance, but they got a freaking chance here. All right. Maybe if I time it a little better. Let's try a double Sabo strategy one more time. A wee bit goofier. I'm going to let these guys wrap around the entire time before I start some Moab Hex. I'm going to hope that the Moab Hex just obliterates them in extremely rapid succession. That is the goal. This is only with one Sabo so far. It's going pretty well, but if we don't hex these all, I mean, they're freaking far now. So that's not good. Sabo's about to wear off here. We got to use another Sabo. Should last long enough for the DDTs. We're just going to freeze the Moabs just to keep them on the screen a little longer. We got 3 DTs trying to sneak through. There's another 2 over here, 4 back here. There's a lot of, freaking lot of them. Sabo's about to wear off again. Oh, Bloons snuck through anyways. Yellow Bloons snuck through. Really unfortunate, but round 95 is still, I'm still struggle-lugging, man. It's ridiculous. I'm trying my absolute best here. I got no Moab Hex abilities to even use here, and I went for a freaking Sticky Bomb Ninja, and I'm still struggling this hard. All right, the good news is we're down to Bloons, so I can use a nice freeze here, keep him on the screen for a little longer. Hopefully we'll start to downdraft him and shoot him back again. Just a second here. But Ezili's doing her best. I mean, there's not much that I could do beyond what Ezili already is doing. And the Bloons are still going to freaking sneak through. Suck my balls. Why is the Ice Tower not freezing them, though? That's the real question here. It's got refreeze. It's got refreeze. Why is it not freezing ceramics to infinity? This is not a bad spot. It's not a bad position. It's next to a bunch of other crap here. Velociraptor should freaking kill these things. Holy crap, we might do it. A double Sabo ended up working, I think. Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of Bloons all over the place. But maybe. I'm still going to Sabo again just to confirm. Just to confirm. I feel pretty good about this, though. Woo! This was without the Sticky Bomb, which would have stolen a crap ton of pops for the rest of the game. And if we could pop round 95, I still think we could probably pop round 99. But we still have to worry about a lot of other rounds. 98 in particular, and still around 100 is going to be pretty devastating. All right, round 98 at the start of. We've got most of our abilities, so we're going to switch Ezili to first because I want her Moab Hex here to hit the BFBs, not the Oh My Gods. And we're going to Hex right away. And we're going to use pretty much all of our abilities. If there's going to be a round that kills us, it's absolutely going to be this round. Just going to throw it out there. Not that every other round has been killing us every single frickin' time, too. But yeah. So here's one of the issues. I don't know how these Moab Hexes are getting in these Moabs. Like, it feels like it shouldn't exist. But we're going to leave her on first for a while, because what we want to do is we want to pop 1, 2, 3 BFBs, pop the ceramics on the inside while we wait for the Moab Hex to come back. We want to use the Moab Hex again, hopefully pop the rest of the BFBs or a big chunk of Oh My Gods. That's the plan. It's better to be a slow papa. So here we go. We're next to the things again. We're going to keep Ezili on first. Just keep everything right next to her. Let her insta-kill as many of these things as we possibly can. Really sucks when that happens, though. When they sneak through like that, it's no good, dude. And more Moab sneaking through. Crap! All right, so that was probably the worst Moab Hex in the history of Moab Hexing. But the good news is we're still alive, and we're still chug-a-lugging along. I feel like we still got a chance on round 98, which is really weird. Remember when I was telling you guys about that chance thing? Yeah, I don't know. Kind of reneging on that offer right now. That's not good. Lots of Moabs getting to the back here equals horrifically horrible and unfun to deal with. But it's still not over. Yes, it's over. It's over. Completely different strategy. We're going to try to just kill the Oh My Gods first, and that's it. All right? That's all I want to do. We're going to aim strong, just kill the Oh My Gods. Do all the slowdowns that we got here. Pretty much keep up with our abilities. BFBs will eventually pop out of here, and that is okay. As soon as this Mopex goes away, though, we have to swap back to first. So we want to pop this. Oh my god. All right, we got rid of him. I think it's gone by now. It's about halfway done anyways. We got to swap back to first. This means we're going to have to deal with a lot of BFBs and a lot of BFB balloons. Holy crap, I think I made the wrong choice here, my friends. I think the first choice was probably the better choice. But let's run it out. Let's play it out and see what happens here. We still got some time. Maybe. Okay, we're gonna leave her on. Oop, I'm gonna put him on strong Moab Hex. Try to take another Oh My God or two if we can, and let the random crap squad over here do random crap squad stuff. Clean up all the crap. Clean it up, buddies. Clean it up. The one good thing we've got going for us is a spread. It's good to have a spread on round 98 because it means that you've got slow things in the back that will take a little while to get through. But of course, we've got a lot of Moabs coming through here, and that's not good at all for us. And it's weird because I want to keep her on strong to pop the Moabs, but that didn't work at all. All right, I bit the bullet. I decided to go for my sticky bomb again. Unfortunately, in a 2 mega pops run, if any combination of towers gets over about 40,000 pops, you lose. This guy's he's going to break 100k by the end of the game here. So that is the unfortunate part. But I got to move this guy back to first. I got to pop these Moabs somehow. I just gotta. And sometimes if Ezili can't do it, gotta get another tower that can. Does not help that a bunch against ceramics. But hopefully the crab squad can again deal with that. So we're going to move the heli pellet up to the front here. We're going to send these ceramics back before they get to the very, very back. Just keep them on the screen here, I guess. We'll move them back as we get further and further over here. But we got another Moab Hex. I'm just going to throw it down. I don't even know what I'm attacking right now, but we're going to use it. Another freeze. Send them back, send them back. I got one more ninja ability to use whenever I feel like it. I'm probably feeling like it pretty soon here. All right, let's slow it all down while Ezili's still trying to do it. We're going to move her to strong for a second because we do have only Moabs left, realistically. We got to pop the Moabs. If we can get rid of the Moabs, maybe the Velociraptor can somehow save the day here. Yeah, I don't know. It's not looking good. Slow it down. Slow it down. Every ability we got. Press abilities. Go, go, go. Trying to micro while doing all this stuff. We're going to lock it back in place, and it looks like we will take down round 98, but we do not have a Moab Hex right away for round 99. Maybe. We'll see. Depends how long it takes for us to pop through these guys. All right. All right. Here we go. Round 99. What can we do? All right, let's Moab Hex to start this off. Oh, crap. The freeze didn't work. It's because it doesn't have cam detection. All right. Let's just slow it down at the very least and just get whatever we can happen over here. I got to run strong already. It's probably about as good as I could possibly get, so let's just see what happens. It worked out okay. The Moab Hex popped 6 out of the 9 DDTs. And then Ezili, with the last 2, will manage to take him down. All right. I think. Yeah, it looks like we're good. And now we're on 100. So, problem is, I cannot get Ezili to level 20. And level 20 is the level that allows us to Moab Hex a bad. So we get no Moab Hexing on this bad at all. And Ezili is supposed to be doing all the pops. So where does this lead us? It leads us to absolute and utter garbage. Check out this Moab Hex. Doesn't work. Check it out. Even if we bought this, boop, doesn't do nothing. Doesn't do nothing. Believe it or not, I think we might actually be able to manage this bad. I thought we were going to have to restart with Spike Storms and all this stuff, but we got a freaking chance here. I'm not going to say we're gonna beat it, but we got at the very least we got a chance. So, oh, I pressed all the wrong ability buttons. We lowered our chances for sure, but we're going to keep on trying. I got a Moab Hex right away as soon as this guy pops. All right, we're going to hit through these DTs real quick. Let's slow it down once we get next to Ezili here. Looks good. We jump to the Oh My Gods. Hopefully we can just insta-kill the Oh My Gods with a 1 more Moab Hexing capability here. And we do! We take it all down! So we do at the very least beat! Oh my god, 1.638 million. Oh, that's horrible! That was way worse than I thought it was going to be. I don't know, I guess I shouldn't really say that. It's frickin' Ezili, man. Ezili. We should be proud of ourselves. 1.6 million pops with Ezili. Woo! All right. Well, the 2 mega pops. Look at this. Pop count, 1.921 mil. So there's something wrong with the pop count in the first place. There should easily be 2,040,000. So at the very least, we lost like 120,000 pops from this. So I'm gonna add that on here. We got like 1.75 mil. Boom! 1.75 megapops with Ezili. Easy peasy. We did it. And this is actually a fact, by the way. This should actually happen. Even though we're in the editor and everything. I don't know why this happened, but it happened. Yeah. Ezili. 1.638, yeah. I don't know. Because look at this. 128,000. I mean, fair enough. 43,000. That's like 200,000. And you add all these guys together. Maybe 300,000. She should have at least 1.7 mil. At least. But either which way, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you press that like button. I know this is a ridiculous video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you press the like button for me. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.